Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create table of content. Do you have your work that you want to make it easy for you to analyze, or maybe when you're flowing through it, it's easy for you? It's most times organized in a formula of table of content. Mostly we see this in textbooks. When you want to follow up, instead of going through the whole book, you just go to the beginning part of it. You get the table of content that will tell you that in this page you get this work, in this page you get this. So it's the same thing. I'm going to show you how to create table of content, so that in case you are a writer, you want to create table of content for your novels, or maybe for the work that you've created, it will be easy for you. So I will use this is done in a Microsoft Word, and I'm going to use this a little bit of the illustration of our work that we have created. Now this will be your work, but I know you might have typed a lot of work, but I'm just going to use the basic headings to create the table of content. Now this is our table of content. This is our work. We want to create a table of content for this work. Now with the table of content, you can create your work using chapters, or you can make it just big headings. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to make this introduction. Introduction will be our heading. So we'll make it heading. This is like heading 1. First click on normal. First make it normal. Then you click on heading 1. Now that's our heading 1. When we come to definition, definition will be our heading 2. Why? It will be our heading 2 because our heading 1 is already introduction. So we'll make this the second heading. So you will notice that as you keep on choosing every heading, like you choose heading 2, heading 3 will pop up. When you choose heading 3, heading 4 will pop up. Now when you have up to heading 3, heading 4, those are like subtitles. I'll use that word. Yes, there are subtitles, titles, undertitles. So with our creation, we are not going to use the subtitles mostly. We are just going to use heading 1, heading 2. But I can sample a bit of the subtitles also. So we shall make our types of heading also, types of leaders, heading 2. Yes, we're going to make it heading 2 because our biggest heading is already introduction. And then will come leadership, will also be heading 2. So we can make examples of leaders to be heading 3. Yes. And then qualities of leaders also to be heading 3. Then what makes a person a good leader? This can be our heading 4. There. Now that's our heading. Now if you're to see it, their fonts are different. The one for introduction, the font is more concentrated and it's a bit big in size. Then when it comes to the titles of 2, they're also the same. But when it comes to 3 also, again, you can see it is different. Now when it comes to the 4th one, the font has completely changed to create that difference. So when you are done with this, you will get your cursor, you put it in this space, or if you want, you can decide to create another page ahead of it. You can create another page. Since this will be your work, you create another page before. It depends on where you want your work to appear. So for us, we want our to appear there. So we are going to go to reference. When you go to reference, you're going to click on table of content. Now when you click on table of content, you see different types of table of contents that are flowing. There is heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, but then there is also there's automatic table 1 and then there is automatic table 2. So you choose which you want. Let's go with the second one. You click on that, and here we have our table of content. So our table of content is right here. So you will come here. So you say table of content. Yes, now this is our table of content. This is how to create your table of content. But if you feel like you can come in case you create any changes, like let me see, maybe I decide to make this definition heading 1, our first heading. Then I'll come and I'll come and click on reference. Then you click on update table. Then you say update pages only, update the entire. Yeah, we are updating the entire table. Okay, so there we have. Now you see, with this table of content, the work is arranged in different ways. Now the ones that we selected with headings 1, they're here, they're on the same arrangement. Now the ones with heading 2, they're also in different arrangement. That's how it is. But if you want to change the table of content, we can come here and use table 2. So that is how to create table of content. In case you have your work, you want to arrange it into table of content, this is how you can arrange it into table of content. Now, why is it showing only 111? It's showing 111 because these are the pages. We have done all our work on the first page. In case we were to put them in different pages, it was also going to show different work. I mean, here you would see maybe 2, you see 3. Okay, let me sample. Okay, we have separated some of the headings. You can see examples of leadership is in page 3, then types of leaders is in page 2, then we have this in page 1. So we can go back to reference and we say, reference, and be like update table pages. Actually update the entire table, then click OK. Pardon. So you go to update table pages only. Okay, so we are going to update the entire table. Update the entire table, and there we'll have, there is page 1, page 2, page 3, just like we have put other headings into different pages. Now this is how you create your table of content. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and I hope you've learned how to create your table of content, that next time you make your own.